couldn't see it before, could you? That's okay. You will. In time. Oh, that look in your eyes. Is it fear? Confusion? A mix of both? I can't blame you, really. People like me tend to be painted as monsters, villains without a heart. And maybe that's true. At least it was before I met you. Before I knew what it felt like to care for someone, to feel something other than the cold emptiness that's been my constant companion. I used to think I didn't need anyone, that I was better off alone. But you changed everything for me. Do you realize that? Do you understand the power you hold over me? When I saw you for the first time, I didn't know what to think. There was something about you that was so different from everyone else. You didn't fit in, not like the others did. While they went through life with their blinders on, never stopping to question the world around them, you noticed, you cared. You could see the cracks, the imperfections, the things that everyone else chose to ignore, and that drew me to you, like a moth to a flame. I know you've heard the stories, the tales of my so-called evil deeds. You've heard the whispers, the rumors, the accusations. You've seen the destruction, the chaos, the devastation I've caused. But none of that matters now. None of it feels important when you're around. It all feels like a distant memory, a long-forgotten chapter in a book I never wanted to write. The wars, the battles, the carnage. Nothing compares to this moment, to having you here with me. You're the missing piece, the one thing that makes this world make sense. Without you, there was always an emptiness, an unfillable void. But now, that emptiness is gone, and I'm whole again. I know what you're thinking. Why me? Out of all the people in the world, why did you choose me? It's a question I've asked myself many times, and I've come to realize that it's because you're different. You're not like the others. You see the world through a lens most people could never even imagine. You're not blind to the suffering, the pain, the injustice that surrounds us. You understand it. You empathize with it. And in a world so full of indifference, that's something rare. That's something beautiful. You're not like the others who walk through life without a care, oblivious to the pain and suffering around them. You notice. You care. And that drew me to you. I couldn't look away. I couldn't forget you. And I don't want to. I didn't want to scare you. If there had been another way to make you see how much you mean to me, I would have taken it. But you're so guarded, so cautious. It's like you've built walls around your heart. And no matter how much I tried, I couldn't get close enough to break through. I tried everything I could think of to reach you, to show you my love, to get you to understand how deeply I care. But nothing seemed to get through. It's like you kept retreating further behind those walls, pushing me away with every gesture, every word. It hurt, but I couldn't give up. I couldn't just walk away and pretend that nothing mattered. You mattered too much to me. So, I had to take matters into my own hands. I had to do what I knew would force you to see how serious I was about you. It wasn't the easy choice, but it felt like the only one. I thought that if I could get you here, away from all the distractions of your life, away from everything that kept you distant and detached, you might finally understand the depth of my feelings. Maybe, just maybe, if I could give you space and time where I could show you nothing but love and care, you'd start to see that I'm not a threat. I never meant to scare you. I never meant to cause you pain. If there had been any other way, any way that didn't involve this kind of drastic step, I would have taken it without hesitation. But there wasn't. And here we are. Do you hate me for it? For bringing you here? For taking you away from your life? I wouldn't blame you if you did. I know it must feel like a betrayal. every step I've taken, it was all for you, because I love you, more than words can ever express. I love you in a way that defies logic, in a way that goes beyond what's reasonable or rational. I love you with every piece of my being, every fiber of my soul. And that love doesn't want to control you, doesn't want to possess you. It only wants to protect you, cherish you, and show you how precious you are. I can see you're still processing this, and that's okay. I understand. This is a lot to take in, and I'm not expecting you to have everything figured out right away. Take all the time you need. There's no rush. I'll be here when you're ready, and I'll be patient. I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you. Not until you understand how much you mean to me. I'll wait as long as it takes for you to see that I'm not your enemy. I'm not some villain from your nightmares or your worst fears. I'm just a flawed, desperate person who fell in love with someone extraordinary. Someone who's been so elusive, so untouchable, that I couldn't help but be drawn to you. Your strength, your beauty, your intelligence, everything about you captivated me from the start. And all I wanted was to be close to you. You don't have to say anything right now. Just rest. Close your eyes and breathe. Let yourself feel safe, even if it feels like a foreign concept right now. I'll give you the time and space to process everything, to understand everything I'm trying to show you. Listen to the rain. It's soothing, isn't it? I've always found comfort in the sound of rain. It's calming, gentle, like a soft promise that everything will be okay in the end. I made sure this room would be perfect for you, filled with everything you love, everything that makes you feel at ease. From the soft pillows to the dim lighting, everything here was chosen with you in mind, because your comfort is all that matters to me. You are my priority. You always have been. And now that you're here, I will do everything I can to prove that. I know I can't undo the fear or the confusion I've caused you, but I'll do everything in my power to make it up to you. I'll be here when you need me, and even when you don't. I'll protect you from anyone who dares to harm you, from anything that might make you doubt your worth. No one can touch you while I'm around. You're mine now, and I take care of what's mine. That's not a threat. It's a promise that no matter what happens, I will always be by your side. No matter what you think or feel right now, know this. No one will ever love you the way I do. No one will ever care for you like I do. So, let me take care of you. Let me show you that, villain or not, my love for you is the most genuine thing I've ever felt. And maybe, just maybe, you'll see that this isn't captivity. It's freedom. Freedom to be cherished, to be adored, to be loved the way you deserve. Because I know